Recording. We're recording. We're still recording on here. Stop. Go. What's up, everyone? Christian here with River Pools, and today we're going to answer the question, what are the top hidden costs for fiberglass pool installation? This is 2 Minutes in the Pool. Okay, the top hidden costs for fiberglass pool installation, I'm going to give you the top 6. I'm going to set 2 minutes on my timer, knowing full well I'm not going to be able to stick to it, but let's go. Okay, the first hidden cost for fiberglass pool projects is the retaining wall. Now, if you're discussing with an installer a potential project for your backyard and you hear the phrase, let's wait and see if a retaining wall is necessary once the project is complete, you should go find another installer, because such a component of the project should be known up front. And typically, when an average retaining wall costs between $5,000 and $15,000, that's a chunk of change that you need to be aware of at the beginning and planning, not at the end of your project as a maybe. Hidden cost number 2, extra concrete. Oftentimes, this is really just a flaw in the planning and conversation between the installer or project manager and the homeowner. You see, it's difficult for homeowners sometimes to picture and visualize what the entire project is going to look like once complete, and oftentimes find that they want more concrete than the original installation package included. So make sure you have a full conversation up front about how much decking or play space you want aside from the pool itself, so that you can at least plan to have that concrete done now as a part of the first project, or you have the space and the planning to have it installed later. A typical installation project is going to include 400 to 800 square feet, but know where it's going to be, know how it's going to look, and if you're going to want more in the future, make sure you plan for it and have that conversation now. Hidden cost number 3, dirt hauling. Now, some of you may get it and some of you may not think about it, but when that pool is dug and placed in the ground, a lot of dirt comes out. A lot of dirt comes out of the ground. Far more dirt than you think. Some properties are large enough to be able to spread that dirt around and kind of make it disappear on the property. My 2 minutes is up according to this, but we're going to keep going. Some properties can handle having that dirt spread out in different places, but oftentimes, especially in the suburbs and city areas, that's just not possible, and the dirt needs to be hauled away. Make sure you ask that question and have that conversation up front. Where is the excess dirt going to go on my property? And if my property can't handle it, how much is it going to cost to have it hauled away? Hidden cost number 4. Landscaping. Now, again, a lot of folks don't anticipate that the landscaping around where their pool is being installed is going to be destroyed. Other things that happen are the driveway or the side entrance to your backyard. There's a lot of landscaping that actually gets destroyed during the installation project. Make sure you have that conversation up front and make sure you have a full understanding of what is necessary to put your landscaping back in order the way you would like it when the project is complete. Hidden cost number 5, electrical hookup for all of the components of your pool. Now we're talking pumps, we're talking lights, we're talking water features and other pumps. There's a number of different things that are going to require electrical service. Pool companies and installers could either include those fees as a part of the main package or choose to treat it separately and invoice for it separately. At River Pools, we choose to handle it separately because it often requires additional work inside the home that we don't necessarily have the expertise for in-house. So make sure you have that conversation with your installer, plan for it in your budget if necessary, talk to an electrical contractor just to make sure you plan. Finally, the last hidden cost of fiberglass pool projects is fencing. Almost every locality requires some sort of fencing around your pool for safety. Make sure you know what the local building codes are for your area and have that conversation with your installer and plan for it in your budget. I'm Christian with River Pools, and those were the top 6 hidden costs of a fiberglass pool project. Make sure you plan for them. We'll see you on the next episode of 2 Minutes in a Pool. Until then, catch the wave.